The third idol is on its way to Marvel Contest of Champions. There's a bit of a rumour at the moment on its class. With a skill, a mystic... Let's get on a mystic in the game already. What is going to be the other idol? I've seen plenty of people like having rumours that he is going to be a tech. We've got this really weird month coming up where his entry, I think, coincides with maybe high evolutionary, and if high evolutionary is a science, then he could be a tech, or Solvarch could be a science and high evolutionary could be a tech. Really don't know at the moment on that one, but that's just a kind of like a working rumor with it. The approach to farming Solvarch's Shattered Essence is a little bit different to the farming of Light Essence for Lumitrix. God, I nearly forgot the name then. Okay, so if we go back in time to... where is it? Well, we'll go with this image actually. So if we go back in time to the first kind of farming of it, and here's the facts. If you want to get yourself a 7-star version of these idols, it's difficult. It's high-end base participation. If you want to get yourself a 7-star easier, then you got to spend money. If you want to get a 6-star version, you can likely get one, no problem. Like there's opportunity, and we'll talk about that in a second. We'll showcase it. If we go back in time, Light Essence. So from doing the AWES, I can't remember what exactly that was from that particular event, but that got one Light Essence. I didn't think that was as bad. So that's 1. Saga Incursions, that's 2. Nightmare Raids and Raids during Saga, total of 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's one. That's your version. That's your kind of like your 6-star right off the bat. You know, I wasn't as highly invested into kind of like farming Lumitrix. That's on me. I should have done better, but yeah, got to live. Got stuff on. So from the investment of time to kind of like get that champion back, I got 7, largely through Nightmare Raids and some of the other things. Like I even did the ordeal. Right, the ordeal was a bit of an ordeal, and that was it. You know, that was it. I think I got a bit of compensation from Nightmare Raids, and I think there was, yeah. So I got that. I don't know. I ended up getting like maybe it was a Battlegrounds thing. Anyway, whatever. So there was opportunity there to get at least a 6-star, not a dupe though, but you can always get the 6-star like straight up and then Awaken, which I'll probably do with my Lumitrix, and then Ascend. So yeah, you got him, you can get him. And we'll look at Solvarch as well. They all to me look like World of Warcraft based characters out of one of the expansions. But in all seriousness, trying to get them, this is high-end competitive elements, or this is high-end spending elements in order to get the champion. Based on your weekly and monthly deals, which will cost you probably like a few $100, it's likely going to be the same for all idols going forward. There's actually a deal at the moment, the Light Essence Bundle, which catches you up by, 1 per time. That is, we are going to an endpoint here. I think it's the 4th of June or something for that one. But in some of the other like bundles coming up, the weekly and the monthly and daily, you should be, maybe it's weekly and monthly. You should be seeing anyway some of the idol currency, which of course this time is Shattered Essence to get your Solvarch. This time around, for getting Solvarch as a new idol is actually more competitive. It literally is quite competitive. You can see the non-free and non-competitive base elements to get the champion is AQ Raids, Battlegrounds Season 29, Alliance Wars Encounter Showcase, Incursion Saga, Battlegrounds Season 30, another AQ Raid cycle, then there's Battlegrounds Season 31, AQ Raids Regular Nightmare, and that's it. The rest of it is different. First of all, shout out to Cat and Murdoch and shout out to Kabam for at least putting together a better process of how to understand where you get stuff like the free, competitive, and purchase base kind of like color markers. Love it. Of course, the facts from this is that to do if you can do AQ Raids and regular, Battleground Seasons 1, 2, 2 there. Third there with the Alliance War Showcase, Incursion Saga sector there, Battleground Season 30 there, AQ Raids, Battlegrounds Season 31 and another raids. That's 8 in total. That's a little bit better than how it was with the previous one for Light Essence, but that's 8 right there. Those are theoretically what you can get for free. If you, and this is the only way to actually get it, is that if you are doing a throughout, you can see here, like it's called, yeah, throughout Saga. If you are doing featured hero arena, which is 1, like rank 1, you've got to be like number 1. That's tough. That's really tough to kind of invest your time. I don't know what the arena goes for nowadays for that particular level of farming. If we're talking like hundreds and hundreds of mil to get it, then, you know, that's your weekend gone. It might be interesting for some. I don't know if people out there are excessively farming arena. We don't cover the arena results on the channel anymore because there's no point. 6 stars aren't really kind of the interest of how people are farming. It's a 7 stars, and if you want 6 stars, you'll more than likely go and pop open a featured crystal, or, you know, Titan crystal to get a 7-star, or, you know, whatever to get some of the new champions that are coming into game, and some of the older champions as well when it comes to selectors. So maybe arena scores are a lot lower. I need to kind of like get back into it to see like what the scoring's like nowadays, but I got no interest, literally no interest in it. I suppose the only positive out of this is that Kabam have made it so that the ordeal is not in here. So what's the upcoming Wheel of Fate? Like, that's not something to get any kind of those light shatter, which is good. So it means that it's not feeling so restrictive. You're at least guaranteed easily-ish to get yourself 5, providing you do providing you do Battlegrounds seasons. You will get like a good chunk. The next step is how much of a competitive based element and edge you're going to look to do in order to get this, if you are interested in getting the champion. The only problem largely comes from if you're going Gladiator Circuit and in. Because if you are looking to get like the top 100, that's where you're going to get a bonus. And of course, the more of those that drop, you're going to have to go deep into it. And that's the biggest issue with volume and investment to it, and also skill, because it's a competitive skill kind of like thing. I almost think that would have been an advantageous thing to add into something like the trophy tokens store, and now the Radiance store, to actually get an opportunity to buy, to use some of that competitive currency to top up and grab. I think that may have been a good idea, but maybe Kabam don't see it like that. They want people to get it by this means, but imagine if you kind of like put that in for a currency purchase in Radiance store. But hey ho, is what it is. Right, moving on. These are the things that are available month in, month out. I think it also gives us a spoiler alert, by the way. In July is when we see the Incursion Saga Sector and Alliance Wars Encounter Showcase. So for your diaries. Yes, and also you do have to spend in the double track in order to get yourself the Captain Britain double track one, which is a bit annoying. That's there, but Kabam want to make their money, don't they? At the end of the day. So that's really it. I don't think there's anything more to add on the farming process of this one. Some things, of course, have changed. You can still spend your way in order to grab Solvarch. This is it, isn't it? It's either you are a higher end player that's like you have to get the 6-star, right? The 6 stars out of the 7 stars may be out of your reach if you're not skilled at the game. It's out of your reach if you are non-spender. So if you're in this bracket of going, well, I'm kind of okay or good enough at this game, and you don't spend, you're just going to have to rely on having the 6-star. If you want the 7-star, then you either spend for it or you're super skilled at it and also participate in some of these high-end based areas, which is a bit disappointing. But that's how I think Kabam want to pitch some of these idols and make them rare chase items, rare chase champions. But do you think Kabam at some stage will reduce down the difficulty in order to acquire these champions? We'll find out next year, especially because like the Deathless champions, a catch-up mechanic was and is being put in drips and drabs. Like the Radiance store, I think, has a catch-up mechanic for Deathless champions. So maybe they'll do that for some of these idols in the future. We'll have to see how this year goes on, and also what could be dropping next year. That's been it for the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.